What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at the new upgrade packs we have got today, and it is going to be, if we get that drum roll please, an 80 plus upgrade and also an 80 plus team of the week. So these are again some good starters. We've got team of the week 1 to 3, which, if I quickly have a look onto Footbin whilst we show you the first one, we can see what team of the weeks we've got and to see, are they even worth grinding? Because we don't have many. Obviously, we don't have, I believe, an Mbappe. There's no Ronaldo. There's no Messi. There's no Neymar. So, again, there is very little to go off there. But let's have a look at this one first. So, we've got the 80 plus upgrade, exactly gold. Rares minimum 1 in your starting lineup. And you only need 6 players. To be honest, again, with these, they are very hard to, but the 80 plus is a little bit better because obviously you're missing out such a big gap from the 75 plus to the 80. With like the 78 plus, you're only missing out the 75, 6 and 7. So realistically, with 11 cards, you can get a double upgrade that's 75 and above. With the 80, they're a bit different. So we're going to go with and show you one just to see if we get a board out the first one. And then we'll go over the grinding tactics you can use to be able to do these pretty much unlimited throughout the game. Obviously, they're here for I don't know how long, but we'll have a look in one moment. But if we can just whack anybody in, I'm not too fussed for this first one. And then we'll go over what you want to do, how you want to kind of maintain your club the best way possible. So that's the 80 plus. It is a pack, not a pick, and it is here for 2 days. So they already are getting rid of them pretty quickly. I'm pretty sure normally we get these until Friday. So again, swings and roundabouts. But the first one, let's have a look and see what we get from this. It's going to be a boards at the very minimum. It's going to be Chonalogyu. Yeah, him. A4 raid, not bad. So with this, they are good, but again, I like the double upgrades. Them, for me, are the best ones. We've got Road to the Final Foundations, 25k, and an 85. Wow, are they all untradeable? All items are untradeable, all items untradeable. I don't like untradeable packs. So, with these, so then you've got that. So that's the 80 plus. You're here for 2 days. Let's have a little favorite on that, and we can decide which way is better to do. Then we have also the 80 plus team of the week upgrade. So this one is going to be basically what you would put your players into from the 80 plus if you wanted a full circle. In this then, so we have got the best players. You've got a Kevin De Bruyne, you've got a Son, a Mobile, Valverde, Gakpo, Traore. You've then got Salah, Modric, Marquinhos, very nice, Chesney, Havertz, Eriksen, and then the final one is Haaland, who obviously will be the best one. Trapp, Milinkovic, Savic, Leao, and Ben Yedder as the best ones. So I would say they're okay, but there is still a hell of a lot that are lower than 80 that I just don't think these are necessarily worth your time. If you have got absolutely zero else to put into, then maybe. But in terms of the ratings, so let's have a look. 80 wise, we have 3 pages. The third page is 77. So we have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 players that are 80 to 83, in which none of them are going to go into anybody's team to start with. That is a lot to say that then there's another page. There's still 84s that most definitely won't go into people's teams, but as we go into the 85s, I think if I got an 85 team of the week back, I wouldn't necessarily be too fussed with who it is, because obviously that can go into SBCs later on in the line, and obviously you are getting a little bit worth it for your buck, because really, if you got a Gakpo right now, 85, he's 16.5k. This SBC can't be coming in much more than that, to be honest. An 83 team with obviously an 85 or above is coming in at 14,000 coins. I think for me that is a no-brainer in terms of that is value back as long as you get an 85. But instead of them 24, you're looking at probably about 20, 84 and above. But I'd say about, 8 to 12 of them are the max. They are the best packs you can get. And 9 times out of 10, you're not getting them. So them ones, I will kind of just park the bus for the moment. The main thing is to look at between the gold upgrade and then also the 80 plus wherever it's gone, the 80 plus upgrade. So like I suggested, with these 80 plus upgrades, 6 players, whereas when you go into the gold upgrade, it is 11 players. Again, doesn't matter about the rare, but you do get 2 rare golds back. The only thing with that is if the weight on the 80 plus is better than the gold upgrade, and that is something, unfortunately, we don't know. That is something that they don't give us the pack weight for that. We've already submitted our team. We get what we get. So we'll do another one just to see if we get another board or do we get an 80 to 82 rated card. Again, try and utilize as many off-league players as possible with these, because I'm assuming at some point we will get League SBCs, and they should really start to then see packs just being open left, right, center with obviously all of these cards that we can go. And it'll be interesting to see how we do it with no chemistry. That will be very, very interesting as we go forward with League SBCs, if they do turn up. I'm pretty sure they will, but again, it could be anything. We haven't anything leaked yet, so it'll be interesting to see how that actually happens. So the 80 plus for this one, we get another board, which is always nice. It will help fill up your club as well, I suppose. We get a Rodri. Okay, we get an 87. I mean, I'm not going to complain at that. In terms of the value of these, so Rodri is going to be about 19k. This SBC hasn't got a price yet. But okay, the 80 plus, an 84, 87 might be a bit of good luck. Might just be that they're good to start off with. So the way to grind these, so there's a couple of ways. A is rich way. You obviously go buy your cards. You go do gold packs, whatever. You go get the cards for the most that you're going to go get them. That is going to be just natural that you can do it like that. The more efficient way, the longer way, and obviously the way that you don't really kind of spend coins is unfortunately going to be the bronze, silver, gold method. And if you are new to the channel, this is just a standpoint that everybody goes through with grinding these out for free, because they do take time, and they do take a lot of time. The only nice thing is it is only 6 players, which again is really good. 1 rare needed, but obviously you do get commons from this. So what I would suggest is the bronze and silver. So what you've got to do for this is you've got to do the bronzes as you normally would. The bronze upgrades, go into bronze packs, start buying the bronzes, sell whatever does sell, keep whatever doesn't. The only good thing this year with them is if you go into your bronzes, you can obviously put whoever you want in here. So if we went, okay, we just got goalies. We've only got goalies we want. I want to keep all my League SBC players. We can literally go in and put in every single off-league goalie we can, and we can still complete this SBC. That is probably the best thing. Again, very time consuming. I would suggest possibly going to the autofill option and using your bronze commons and doing them in mass listing with obviously the off leagues. Your German freeze. We'll just go through them because we don't know if there's any other leagues added, but predominantly League 3, 4, Serie A B, Liga and B, Bundesliga B and 3, La Liga B. Then if we go Denmark, Australia and Sweden, Switzerland, Scottish, but that has been leaked to come out at some point in the past couple of years. So we may see it, we may not. Norway, English 5 if there's any there. Greece, Indian, Finnish, Korean. Colombian, Cyprus, Croatia. Argentina's a nice one to keep for kind of random SBCs. Hungary, Polish, South Africa, Ireland, and Romania, Ukraine, Czech, Austrian, and United Arab Emirates. So they are all of the ones that you can put in. So for instance, if we go into Romania normally has quite a few. Where did I just leave them? There. So if we go into Romania, we can have a look. We have got a decent amount of bronzes in there. We've got enough to do one. I would suggest probably using the commons first, because obviously with the commons, they're not necessarily needed as much, and they are a hell of a lot easier to get compared to the rares. So I personally would go and do that first, and obviously you want to be doing your bronze packs to get these players. Keep going with the bronze packs. If you've got coins, you can sell whatever you get that is tradable, which we'll show you in a second, and then we can just go and put these in at obviously silvers. So for instance, if we go for this, we can then go into squad builder, and the best thing with it only being 6, we only need to do technically 2 silver upgrades and buy or purchase a rare gold. Then if you get an 80 to 82, put that gold back into the SBC until you get someone that you obviously don't want in your club. So for instance, with this, we'll go into, say, the silvers. We'll go to lowest to highest, and then we'll have a look. So we've got Romania, absolutely fine. We'll go with all of the off-league ones, which we should have quite a few. We'll keep all of the League SBC ones just in case for right now. Again, you maybe could get rid of every single silver card you've got if you are desperate to do these SBCs, and then you should be able to have enough time to grind these back again. But then we get the free common golds, and as we go, we do another one. We then get the ability to do an 80 rare. That being said, it does take a long time. I'm not saying this is you can go and consistently do these over and over and over again, because 9 times out of 10 you can't. If you haven't got the coins to go just buy the players, which, to be honest, I probably wouldn't do anyway at this point anyway, just because, yes, there's a Messi in packs and there's a Haaland, but there's a likely chance you probably don't get him in the amount that you could buy for the 2 days. Unless you have got literally unlimited coins, it just isn't going to happen. But then from there, we go into the 80 plus, we can go and do that and consistently just keep going back. With the bronze packs, as we did say, what you want to do here is just go in and do your normal bronze pack method. You just go in, have a look what sells. If it sells, for instance, I'll show you. So we go here, we'll get rid of all of this, for instance. We'll sometimes check the kits and maybe the managers just because they have a chance. We look here, we've got a German one. We can think, you know what, okay, he's 200 coins. Because he's a major league, I would sell him for 200 because I got a good feeling he will sell. Same with the CDMs. Maybe you do sell the rares, but there is a good chance that some of them don't sell at the moment because we haven't got any requirements. Normally left wing, right mid, left mids tend to sell a little bit more, but you want to keep doing that. Get your packs in. Obviously then discard all of the consumables because that gives you at least, say, 200 coins back regardless, and then whatever you do sell on top is always good. So again, I think I found they just don't really sell that highly. 200 there, no. But obviously with these, it is an investment as well, because once the League SBCs does come, you will find Saudi and MLS both will sell. They naturally do just because they are SBCs. So we've made 165 here, 200 coins from that bonus. So we've already made 365 without buying any or selling anybody. If we get a player that sells for 2k, you can go get informs in this as well. So obviously then you can get a 10k quick price there that you will get as you keep doing these bronze packs. That will just make up the loss. And eventually you will make money after these, but sometimes they just take a little bit, and you do have to have a little bit of luck with the packs. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. But if we just get rid of all of these, Shamrock Rovers, they might not sell for something. Seems a little bit laggy today though. But again, this is just the grind of it. You do the bronze packs, you then can go in. So that kit might actually sell. Personally, we're not going to clog up our transfer list with it. We have a left mid here. And again, nice. Here we go. Somebody who actually does sell. Looks like a 700. Might drop him down to, to 600. So again, he's made pretty much the pack back on his own with the discards. And then we've got 2 more players that can obviously go into that SBC. And you just keep recycling it round. You then do your bronze up. You do your silvers into the SBC. And then obviously you can finish off the 80 plus for virtually nothing because you're making the profit back from the bronze packs. Obviously, you've got to do a few bronze packs to get the silvers to do it. But it is just, again, a little kind of grind that you can do to get these done for very little coins at the minimum. So we'll do one more just to finish off, just to see if our luck is in with, obviously, these. Because we've got an 84 and an 87. Can we get bigger than that? I feel like the commons we've got at the moment are a little bit scarce, as we do tend to do a few upgrades here, there, and everywhere, just to see if we can get anybody good. I personally am putting in some of the minor leagues that are League SBCs in, for instance MLS, and obviously like the Belgium League and Saudi, because more than likely we'll get these back by the time they're ready to go into SBCs. But the majors are normally pretty important. I do like to keep them as long as I can because they just naturally come in value very, very quickly. So there's another one done. Let's see how we get this done and who we get from it. If you've got any questions, leave it down below. I'll be answering all your questions because we've only got 2 days to get this done. If you want to grind out, we get a non-board. So third time not lucky. It is going to be Laborde. Beautiful. So let me know down below what you think. Like and subscribe on this if you want, and I'll catch you all for the next one as we go do another 80 plus. Peace.